I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 17th of March, the afternoon edition. Hey, another cloudy and cool day. What do you expect? But again, we're looking to Friday. That seems to be the day where we break out of this and the sun comes out, we warm up nicely, and it finally will feel like spring. Look out the window, and that's a familiar sight there. That's the Tuscaloosa sky cam. It's cloudy, it's cool, it's raw. Not exactly feeling like mid-March. We'll go down to Demopolis, the same view there. That's looking right down the Tom Bigby. And we'll peek at the Gulf Coast. That's the sky cam at Dauphin Island. Down there below Mobile, looks like they've had some rain. They did have some rain this morning, and the sky is generally cloudy, but looks like a few peaks of sun trying to break through down there. Look at the big picture, and you can see we've got one upper low that's located near Eufaula, and another one coming down the pike around Tulsa, Oklahoma. And that will keep us unsettled tonight and tomorrow. There's a surface chart. Looks like little surface lows trying to form down there in the northeastern Gulf, but obviously clouds are in place and locked in across the deep south for the rest of this afternoon and tonight. Here's a look at temperatures, and, they haven't budged much at all today. When we spoke this morning at 5 o'clock, I think those numbers were like 47 or 48. Now they're kind of sitting around 50. Tuscaloosa, 53. Montgomery at 54. That's the warm spot, and we use that term relatively speaking, of course. There's the radar, 155. A little light rain showing up over parts of Cleburne, Randolph, Chambers, and Clay counties over East Alabama, and maybe a few sprinkles back off to the west, but as expected, not much out there. And we'll expand that. That's the regional radar view. The bulk of the light rain with that upper-level feature is over Georgia and parts of South Carolina this afternoon. And some of that moisture will kind of wrap back in here from the east tonight. So again, we'll maintain the chance of a little light rain in spots. There's the overall QPF chart for the next 5 days. The precipitation forecast valid through Monday morning at 7. So this carries us all the way through the weekend. This is suggesting rainfall amounts of 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch around here. And that's probably about right. The bulk of it, of course, will come late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. And again, the guys at SPC have a day 4 severe weather outline. That's Saturday, and that includes a large chunk of Mississippi and Louisiana, kind of noses into West Alabama. And let's take a look here. This is the 12Z GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Got the trough over the southeast. Down below that, the surface low is just east of Charleston. And again, some moisture wrapping back in here, so I'm not so sure tomorrow will be much better than recent days. A lot of clouds, maybe the chance of a few isolated showers, and temperatures below average. The guidance has us up in the middle 60s, and we'll probably go for that, but I'm not so sure we get there. But we can if the sun breaks out a little bit. But there's our day, Friday. We got ridging aloft. That bone-crushing subsidence should set the stage for a beautiful day, sunny and significantly warmer with a high close to 70. All right, Saturday, here comes our trough to the west. Down below that, we still think the day Saturday will be dry. We've got a band of showers and storms west of the state running along a cold front that stretches from near St. Louis down to about Shreveport. And again, Saturday looks like a mild and breezy day with a mixture of clouds and sunshine, and maybe a shower late in the day, but I think the day will be dry. There's Saturday night at midnight, or 1 a.m. actually, and here comes the band of storms. Now, this run is a little faster. Every run looks a little different with the timing, but this is suggesting that rain could move into West Alabama maybe as early as 9 o'clock Saturday night. And notice how the thickness values really drop off. In fact, a lot of the precipitation is post-frontal, almost suggesting some hint of wraparound flurries on the back edge of this. And, of course, we're not going there. That's primarily due to cold air aloft, not cold air at the surface. But there's a band of showers and storms. And by Sunday at 1 o'clock, it's long gone. So if you take this run on face value, we'd say the best window for showers and storms, 9 p.m. Saturday night until 9 a.m. Sunday morning. Here's a look at the helicity values. This is at midnight Saturday night or shortly after that. At pretty decent values, not as aggressive as this morning. This is in the lower levels, 0 to 1 kilometer. And that could set the stage for rotating updrafts. But instability, nope, forget about it. None. Zero. So no surface-based storms. You just can't get excited about severe weather. As often is the case with these early season systems, good dynamics, but hardly any thermodynamics involved. So again, the severe weather threat looks fairly marginal. Monday should be cold early in the morning. Again, we'll forecast mid-30s. Some of the colder pockets might make a run at the freezing mark, but we warm up nicely up into the low 60s, and Tuesday looks good. The winds shift around to the south. Could be pushing 70 by Tuesday afternoon. Should be a sunny day. And then Thursday of next week, there's your next chance of rain. A trough is lifting out of the southwest, and that looks awfully wet. Look at the snow for Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, up in that colder air up there. Gotta love those late March snowstorms for those cities, but that would be a pretty good rain event next Thursday, a week from tomorrow. And the end of the forecast on April 2nd. Active southern stream, the northern branch, kind of got the cold air cut off on this run. But again, you can see a big upper low south of San Diego. A little trough coming in here. Looks a little unsettled. But look at the NAO, or the AO, I'm sorry. This is the Arctic oscillation. And again, we stay negative all the way through mid-April. So I think the idea of some late season cold snaps is very real. We almost always have them anyway, but based on the winter we've had and based on looking at that, as we wrote on the blog today, it's way too early to be planning anything now that might be harmed by freezing temperatures. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, the next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.